Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today I want to show you how to get great content for your website. So here's what I'd like you to do. If you're a lawyer, you're a plumber, or a doctor, I'd like you to go over to YouTube and do some searches for the content that you're looking for. So I'll just say DUI lawyer, for example. So I would just type in DUI lawyer into YouTube, and I'd watch a couple of videos, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. Sometimes people create videos with super content and they just leave the content on YouTube. So what I'd like to do is I like to take that content, that YouTube video, and then I like to send it over to a website called Microworkers. I'll put the link below in this description. Microworkers will transcribe the content. Once you get the content back from Microworkers, you're just going to need to go through it because naturally you want to swap out some of the names, you want to add some of your content and make it a little more personalized. Now once you have that great content and you sent it over to Microworkers and looked it over, the next thing that you want to do is go to a website called Readable.io. Readable.io. Once again, I'll put the link in the bottom of this of the description. What Readable.io will do is we'll check the readability of this article. It'll give you corrections and changes for example, different words that you should use. It'll give you the readable score. I'm not going to go through it too much. When you paste your content into Readable.io, you'll see what I mean. I think there's a $5 a month fee for that service. The next thing that you want to do is once you have great content, this is kind of like an extra tip, is there's a program, and I don't use any affiliate programs, well maybe not at least now. So any websites that I'm giving you to use, I'm just giving you because I use them. So the next site that I use is a website called PageOptimizer.pro. Once again, I'll put the link in the description below. PageOptimizer.pro takes a look at the top 10 websites for that keyword. So for example, if you're trying to rank your site or a client site for DUI lawyer, it'll look at the top 10 rankings for that keyword, and it will let you know how many times you need to say the word DUI lawyer, for example. It'll let you know how many links to put in, outbound links on the site. It'll let you know what your H1, H2 tags should look like, what your title tags should look like. So that's about $39.95 a month. It's a program that I use. Couldn't do SEO without that program. So you want to create great content and you want to try to get the content written as cheaply as possible. I mean, in the past, I've made a lot of mistakes. I went over to a website called Upwork. I found writers that allegedly wrote for the New York Times, and they wrote great articles. The problem is I paid $200 to $400 per article, and I wasn't able to rank that page because it didn't say the keyword enough, or it said it too many times. It didn't have the right factors on the website. So once again, just to recap, go to YouTube, find somebody who's talking about your keyword, send it over to Microworkers, have them transcribe it, add your personal touch once you get it back, put it into Readable.io, make the changes that they suggest, put the content on your website, and then use the program Page Optimizer Pro. I always call it POP, so I always forget the name of the program. So use that. So you want to create great content. You don't want to spend $400 per page on great content. This is a great way to do it. Hey, listen, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And also, if this worked for you, put it in your comments. Let me know, what content you used, how you did it. Maybe you did a different spin on my instructions. I'd like to know. Maybe I could learn something. I'm sure I could learn something from you. So if you have an extra step you want to put in there, feel free. Feel free to do that. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom.